So, I'm pregnant. I know, I'm barely showing. I'm just barely announcing it to everyone. Because I'm, finally showing. And, but before I begin this comedy, and I'm using notes, like Janine Garofalo, okay? People, do it. So, before I begin, I just want to make it clear that I love being pregnant. I really do. I love it. Why would I do it so often if I didn't love it so much? But I'm not going to focus on the stuff that I love and what's so great about it, because that's not very funny. So, but I do want to point out that I am going to be sitting and using notes. And I know that some of you have not been pregnant before. Bob, Ken, Ben. Some of you haven't been pregnant before, so I'm going to also, hopefully teach you a little bit, about what to do. And usually when people are up like this doing comedy, they call it stand-up comedy. But I'm going to sit, and I'll tell you why. Because standing is overrated. It's something that I've realized kind of lately. I don't know. And it could be because of my condition, but I've also noticed some other things lately too, like rolling over in bed. It's not that great. And tying shoes, so boring. And putting on pants, lame. So, like I said, it could have something to do with my condition, but I know that some of you right now are thinking the same thing, right? Putting on pants, so lame, right? So, it could be the pregnancy, could just be that's what's going around. So, some things get harder the more pregnant you get, putting on pants. But some things actually get easier. I mean, let's look on the bright side. Like, even though putting the clothes on gets difficult, choosing what you're going to wear gets easier and easier. So you're looking in your closet, you're like, okay, I could wear the blue or the brown. Oh wait, no, the blue doesn't fit anymore. Brown it is. See? Easier. I look on the bright side. But then, of course, you're like, oh, now I have to put on pants. But another thing that gets easier as you get more and more pregnant is complaining. And as a society, we kind of let it go that pregnant women complain. It's kind of like, oh, she's pregnant. Bless her heart, it's so sweet, she's complaining. It's kind of like being very, very old. It's the same thing. Oh, bless their heart, they're very, very old. They say whatever's on their mind. Things like, it's hot in here. Seriously, so it's hot in here, someone do something. Those bathrooms are too far away. Yeah, old person, same as pregnant person. Yes, I am wearing a house dress outside. Same. And where is a chair? Because standing is overrated. So there is something very public about being pregnant. And, there is the whole thing of the universal deep-seated goodness about seeing someone carrying new life, and it always, stirs something inside us. But I think it's also because this bulging mass seems to extend past the person's usual circle of personal space. And so suddenly it's in the public domain. So, then people can talk about it, touch it, make comments, because it seems to them to be, in their personal space suddenly. You're flashing that thing around. Of course I'm going to talk about it and probably rub it for good luck. So, if you've been pregnant before, then you can feel it. You walk somewhere and you get the look, the face, the whisperings, oh, bless her heart, she's pregnant. That's what it used to be like. Now I get the look, the face, whisperings. Oh my goodness. Do you see her? She's kind. No. There's like 3 people. So, you know, and suddenly, because of all that, then total strangers feel like they need to chat with you. And they know exactly what they're going to talk about. And, but they have surprisingly similar comments. And I'm going to share some of them. And again, because this is educational, I'm also going to share with you the proper response to these comments. So the first one is, you look like you're ready to pop. Now, the correct response to this, of course, is, listen, little man. I don't know how long ago you had health class. But when I get ready for the baby to come out, I'm not going to explode. So if you'd like to sit here with me for a little bit, I have some charts and graphs. And I'll, you know, maybe educate you on how it's really going to happen. That's the correct response. So another one is you look miserable. And now for this one, the correct response, you have to use some comic history, and you have to channel W.C. Fields. And you have to say, and you, ma'am, are ugly. But in a few weeks, I will no longer be miserable, and you will still be ugly. Correct response. Now, the last one, which is my personal favorite, that even casual acquaintances can use, even people who have only seen you twice since you have been pregnant, are apparently allowed to use this one, and that is, haven't you had that baby yet? And the correct response to this one is complete sarcasm. Something like, oh, are you feeling impatient? Is this hard for you? Is it going on too long? Is that kind of tiring you out? It seems like it's taking a long time and you're ready for it to be over. I am so sorry for you. Again, correct response. So, now I think
you okay there, brother?
You know, somehow we can say this to pregnant women, but we don't do the same thing to other naturally occurring physical phenomena. Like when a bald man walks in, do we do the look? The eyes, the whispered blessings. Oh, bless his heart, he's so bald. I mean, bless his heart, he looks like he's about ready to pop. So finally, because I'm here to educate as well as entertain, I will tell you 3 approved comments that you can make to any pregnant woman. So you can write these down. I'll wait while you get a paper. Number 1, you look wonderful. Number 2, you look beautiful. Also approved comment. And, oh, I have 4. Number 3, good for you for putting on pants. Approved. And finally, would you like a chair because standing is overrated?